Okay. Mahesh or Rekha, can you explain how to create a class? How to create a class?
ఆనంద్ గారు మీరు స్క్రీన్ ఏమన్నా షేర్ చేస్తున్నారా అండి?
Yeah. Are you able to see the screen now?
No. Yeah.
Can you explain how to create a class? Public class name, right? And then within that we are going to have the its fields, I mean properties and methods, right? Same way interface also. Okay, we can here the keyword is interface. Okay, interface.
ఆనంద్ గారు మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసి చాలాసేపు అయిందా క్లాస్? లైక్ నాకు ఇప్పుడు
Okay, so interface name. Let's say for example, before that we will give the capital I. Okay, this shows interface. So how to create the interface in the solution? Okay, in the our project. Let's say here, see already created. Okay, so here you have to go here, add item, add new item. Okay, here you will see interface. Okay, here you will see the interface. So let's say you are giving some I, whatever the name you want, let's say department, something like that. Of course .cs will be there. You see now by default it's internal, right? Internal interface I department. You see the name. Okay, now what is the difference between class and interface, right? So in class we are having the concrete methods. That means method declaration also will be declaration and definition also will be there. We are writing the logic. But interface we are having only the method declaration. Okay, let's say for example void, okay, let's say display name, something like that, and colon. So it is not going to have any method for this. Like that we can have any number of methods. Let's say for example int get student age, again colon. So the does interface allows like properties, like let's say string city equal to something like Dallas. No, it won't allow. See here it's complaining interfaces cannot contain instance fields, so it don't allow. So you don't need to create any these fields. Okay, it allow only methods, and methods also it allow only declaration. And who will define this? Whoever implementing this. Okay, whoever implementing this, the child class or another interface going to child class is going to implement this one, whoever derived this one. So here we have the example. I will show you. Right here, see here we have one method. Okay, so by default it is public. We don't need to mention public here. Okay, so I will show you one example here. Look at here. See interface I animal. Okay, I animal interface name, and here we are giving, let's say, regular method public void display name control dot write line, this one. See we are getting the compilation error. What it is saying? Okay, there are two errors. First thing, public is not valid. By default it is public. Second one is the display name interface member cannot have a definition. So it cannot have the definition. Understand? It can have only declaration and without the public. Understand? Like this. Then who will implement this one? Okay, now run this one. Who will implement these methods? So here we are having, see, we are getting one more error. Here there is a class called pig. Okay, pig is derived from iAnimal interface, right? So here who is the parent and who is the child? Tell me. Pig is the child. iAnimal is the parent. So now This is interface, it's not a class, right? Interface, not a class. So this class pig, it has to implement these two methods. Otherwise, we will get the compilation error. See, already it's throwing the error. My application.pig, this is namespace, my application.pig, the class name, does not implement interface member iAnimal.display name. This error is complaining about display name method. Got it? Okay. Why it's not complaining about this one animal sound? It's already implemented that method. Okay. This pig class already implemented this interface member method, but it did not implement this one. So again, you take this one. Same thing here. You can mention the public void. Here you can write the body for this. Okay. Let's say console dot write line. Let's say you are saying like I am display name method from tail class, something like that. Now you run this one. See, now we don't have any build errors. First thing, understand? So now you understand what is mandatory. Whoever derived from the interface should implement all the interface members. Let's say here we have two methods now. Let's say I am having one more method, get student age. Now if you run this, you will get the build error because this child class is not implemented that one. Understand? You understand the rules for the interface? It has to implement. That is one thing. Other one is, do you need to mention the access specifier like public? No.
No, no need of
By
public.
default, all the members in the interface are public. See, public is not a for this item. Compilation. Understand?
Okay.
Clear now? So now we create a object for the pig class in the program here. How to create an object? Class name space object name
Space
equal to
object name.
new class name. That is how we are creating the instance for this. Now what is the instance name? My pig dot animal sound
Animal sound.
dot display name.
Display name.
Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear now? Now
Okay.
go here this example. Now if you run this, you won't get any build errors.
Yeah. We'll get because int age.
Huh? We
We
commented.
already.
We commented.
Okay, commented. Yes, yes,
Commented.
yes. Okay.
Okay. Now same way, here I created one interface student. If I gave the name, or you can give I student, something like that. It's up to you. Naming
Okay.
you can give I student like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I student interface. Okay, now it has one method, interface method one, INF method one. Right? Now we have one child class. I created one child class which is derived from the interface. Now it has to implement this interface method. Now here I am using public void. What is the return type? Void.
Void.
Let's say if you take integer here, it won't allow. It treated this as a different method. This is void return type. So now it is same method. Got it? Now here you are having the method definition, concrete method. Clear now? Now if you the object for the class child, you can access this method. You can invoke this method using the object of the child class. Then this code will be executed. Clear now?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we have one more class. I created class 2. Okay. I am having some method. Okay. Here. Same way. I am having one more class. I am having one more method here. Now I am having one more class. I am creating one more class and okay, what I am trying to do, this class 4 I am asking to derive from the class 2 and 3. There are two classes, right? Class 2 and 3.
Yes.
But it's complaining with the error. Class 4 cannot have multiple ways.
Multiple base classes.
Why? Because it's not supporting multiple inheritance.
Okay.
It is not supporting multiple inheritance using the classes.
Okay.
You can have only one class as the base class, parent class.
Okay.
So using the classes C#, it doesn't support multiple inheritance. Understand? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Is it clear now? So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't support multiple inheritance. Okay. So like this, let's say for example, class A, class B, class C. If you are taking A comma B, it won't support. So these two are classes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then how we can achieve the multiple inheritance? Using the interfaces we can do that. Okay.
Okay.
So there are two interfaces. Let's create one. Let's comment out this one. Anyway, it's not supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Now we will create one more interface. Already we have one interface here, right? Student interface. Now
Yes,
we will
yes.
create one more interface. Let's copy paste this one. Let's copy paste this one. Interface. Let's say I department, something like that. Okay. So here, what we are doing, uh, display department name. Okay. And it don't have body, right? Because it's interface method. Here. Okay. Now here, same child class, here it can derive from this one also. Two interfaces, right? These are two interfaces, right? But why it is complaining mouse over? You see, class child does not implement interface member I department. Okay, this interface dot get student age. Get student age. Where is that? I department. Where is the get student age? It's a display department name. Yeah, here first we will fix one by one. Okay, display department name. It's complaining about this class chain does not implement interface member I department dot display department name. So now we need to implement that one. So let's copy this. Let's make it public. Now let's say we are mentioning control dot write line. Department name is something civil, something like that. Clear now? But why it's complaining? Now child does not implement interface member I department dot display name. Display name. Where is display name is there? Is there anything called display name here? Class 2, class 3. These are all classes, right? These are all classes. But here, class child, let's comment out this one again. Second, let's comment out this code. Okay. I department. Okay. Get student age. display name and get student age. Let me build this one. We build. Okay, I know what is the issue. Already somewhere we have the ID department. That's the issue. Remember?
Okay.
Okay, previously we created separate interface, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here, this one. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
here, okay. Say the name. Okay, ID department. ID department. Now it won't complain because it has only one method, display department name, and which is already defined here. Let's say if you comment out, now it will complain. See, understand? It
Mm-hmm.
expects that this child class should implement this interface method. Clear now? So now,
Okay.
how? Now you see here, this is how we can achieve the multiple inheritance. So it's more than one here,
So
right?
we have and like మల్టిపుల్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ ఉండాలి అంటే మనకి 2 ఇంటర్ఫేసెస్ కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలా?
Yeah, multiple means more than one, right? So
ఓకే.
here, one child class, it's direct
హుహు.
more than one. What is more than one? It's interface.
ఓకే.
It's not supporting using the classes. So,
హుహు.
what is the answer for that question? Does C sharp supports
హుహు.
full inheritance?
యెస్.
No and yes. No. No through the classes. It won't support through the classes. Yes,
యాహ్!
it will
బట్ ఇట్
support through the
సపోర్ట్స్
interface.
ఇంటర్ఫేసెస్. యాహ్! ఓకే.
You understand what is interface now? First thing.
యెస్. యెస్. యెస్.
Interface will have only
హుహు.
this declaration. It don't have any
ఓకే.
also. It will allow only this one, and we don't need to mention explicitly like public. By default,
ఓకే.
public. Everything is public. It will have
హుహు.
declaration, no definition. Then who will
యెస్. యెస్.
whoever implemented the interface, that child class
హ్మ్.
should define all the interface members.
ఓకే.
Clear now?
హుహు.
Mahesh and Anju, any questions about interfaces? This is very, very important. In interview also they will ask.
ఓకే.
Okay. Now we will learn about multi-level inheritance. Okay.
ఓకే.
Let's say
హుహు.
I'm creating one class, add class CLS. I am giving within the namespace, right?
హుహు.
CLS grandparent. Okay. I give the class name as CLS grandparent.
ఓకే.
In this, I am having some method public void some method display class name. Okay, here we are doing control dot write line from grandparent class. Got it?
హుహు.
Class. Now here I am creating one more class. Okay, let's say public class CLS parent. Okay, this also I am making it public. Okay. So public class parent. Here this parent, let's say here this is having its own method, a display class name or something, some other method from parent class. From parent class. Okay. Now this guy, he is derived from grandparent. Got it?
హుహు.
I am creating
వన్ మోర్.
Okay, this basically it's treating this as a hides overriding. It's hiding this one. So display
Mhm.
some give it method, okay, or method one, something like that. Method one, okay. So now I am
Mhm.
creating third class, public class name, class child. Now this is derived from class,
Parent.
clear. Now here I
Mhm.
am having one more method called method two, something like that. Okay, here I am saying method two from child class. Okay, public
Mhm.
CLS child, because see this namespace already contains class child somewhere. Okay,
Yeah, because we created one
somewhere
before.
else. So within the same namespace, underscore
So we can.
renaming some
Oh,
class name. Okay,
okay.
so you
Mhm.
understand now. So here
Mhm.
we are having class grandparent, then
Mhm.
class
Class
parent,
parent and child.
class child.
Mhm.
Okay, so here what the class parent is derived from the grandparent,
Grandparent.
child is derived from parent.
Child from parent.
Now if you create an object for
Mhm.
class,
Class.
yeah, C, class name C, so
Mhm.
C
OBJC
equals new
equal to new C.
C, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Now
Mhm.
objc dot.
OBJC
So
dot.
what will happen now? It has access to,
Mhm.
okay, it has
Mhm.
capability to access methods and all the public properties
Oh
of
yeah.
parent plus grandparent, child, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
derived from parent and parent is derived from grandparent, right? So now if you create an object for this one, class child, okay, it can access its own method, plus it can access the parent class method, it can access the grandparent class method. That is called, it's step by step, right? Okay, so this is multi-level inheritance. This is multi-level inheritance. In previous example, this is
Inheritance and
multiple.
multiple inheritance.
You understand the difference between two?
Mhm.
So multiple inheritance, we are having more than one parent classes, base classes.
Yes, yes.
It won't C sharp, it won't allow using the classes. So that's it,
Classes.
using the interfaces. Okay.
Mhm.
But multi-level inheritance is supported by the C sharp.
Mhm.
Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you go to any test case, if you create an object for the this child class new, let me show you.
Mhm.
For example, we can have one, yeah, here we can have learning interfaces something or learn. I'm creating like some public void, learn about multiple inheritance. Sorry, it's multi-level inheritance. In this example, multi-level we're trying, okay?
Mhm.
So, obj child, something like equals new child. Now, using the child class object, you see,
Dot. Mhm.
method 2, method 1, display class name. There are three methods coming, right?
Mhm.
Method 1, Method 2 is coming from the same class. Method 1
Yes,
is
yes,
coming from the parent class. Display class
yes.
is coming from the grandparent.
Grandparent. So it is deriving both classes.
Same way, if we have any fields also, public, any fields, let's say for example string city equal to, you have something like dollar, something like that. Okay. Now if you go,
Mhm.
you put the dot, okay, you see city. So this is coming from the grandparent.
Okay.
You understand? It can access its own class methods and properties or fields plus parent class one, public one only. If something is a private, we cannot access. Let's say there is one private method here in the parent class, private void method 2, let's say. Now if you go here, you see method 2 is coming or not? Method 2, one second. Where is it coming from? Actually, oh, okay. There is a confusion here. Method 2 is here, okay? So let's change the method name here, okay? That method 2 is different. Okay, so here, something, display city, and dollar, something like that. So we have method called display city. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
that is private method. Now let's see that private method is showing here or not, accessible or not. Is it coming display city?
No.
No. So the child class one can access only parent class
Grand.
functionality. Got it? It can be child or it can be parent or grandparent classes. It can access only public functionality. Got it? Clear now? Yes or no?
No.
What is your question?
అర్థం కాలేదు అసలు మీరు ఏం చెప్పారు ఇప్పుడు లైక్ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్
Something
ఏది
private
ఇవ్వగానే
private methods are there for
ప్రైవేట్ మెథడ్స్ ఓకే
private method is there for parent or grandparent.
ఓకే
Methods
ఓకే
cannot be
ఓకే
accessible.
ఓకే
Only
ఓకే
public functionality can be accessible.
ఓకే
Got it? Okay, that is about, you understand now, multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance and interfaces.
యా యా
Okay, is it clear now?
ఎస్
Okay. Okay, let me create one more class, public, add the class. Okay, I am giving CLS or some name, let's say weather. Okay,
ఓకే
say I'm making this as public. Okay, public class. Let's say here I am making public void. Okay, display weather. Okay, display weather is taking some parameter like string zip code. Okay, so if zip code equal to, let's say 21030, that is Baltimore suburb, Cockeysville, Maryland. Okay, if this is the one, then let's say this is not void. Let's say it's returning some integer. Okay, let's say return some 30 degrees, something like that. Okay, else return something 40. I'm giving. Okay, method is ready now. Yes. So now we are having one more class here, the same namespace. Let's say public class something like some weather info. Okay. Now this class, what we are trying to do, it has its own method like public void get weather info. Okay. So let's say something you are writing. Okay, here weather is good today. Now remember two classes. Now let's say here, okay, I am making it derived from class weather. But now if I create